Hello and welcome to the Machinist News Network. I'm Deirdre Kaniewski. The last few decades have dramatically changed America's industrial landscape. The automotive field is no stranger to this new world. The challenge for the IAM is to harness this power by thinking outside of the box.
We could be able to tell what's going on in the north, south, east, or west and incorporate it all together till we're all on the same pace all the time.
But in 4 years, they're saying that Toyota, and it might happen sooner than that, will be the big fish in the sea.
You have a group of people that aren't shy and they'll talk about what's going on in the field. Somebody from Florida can be talking about something that's happened to a guy in Michigan or in California.
The strength of the IAM's Automotive Conference is that it's an open forum, which allows service technicians and dealership support staff from around the country to talk about issues openly and honestly.
Or this thing hanging around for another union to sneak in on you?
This year's agenda was change, and how the IAM is leading the way in bringing back the American auto industry.
I worry about what's coming our way with what's happening in the auto industry. And if you aren't thinking about it, you better start. They're taking a beating. And our experience is clear. We ended up with two-tier wage systems in the aerospace industry after the auto industry agreed to it, about 25 years ago.
According to recent statistics, the big three of the auto world, Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler, are barely in the top 5, and that doesn't look like it's going to change anytime soon.
If you look at your neighbor, if you just do a simple, eyesight evaluation, probably 3 out of your neighbors, 3 vehicles in your neighbor yards, if you look at 5, 3 of them are going to be foreign vehicles.
Buffenbarger reminds workers that changes in the auto industry can have a trickle-down effect into other industries like manufacturing.
And then that's going to spread to manufacturing because they're all connected. They're all connected. We represent a lot of companies that make the parts for this industry, that make the components for it.
Buffenbarger tells the men and women in this room that they aren't just auto leaders, but also organizers needed to grow the union and make the industry stronger. IAM member John Riley sure isn't giving up without a fight. He knows what life is like without a union job.
A non-union job I left was $265 a week for my wife and I to have medical insurance, which is a lot of money. It's almost $13,000, $14,000 a year. You get into a union job and that drops down to $47. And it covers dental and covers vision. So there's not a lot for us out there without the union.
Ones that we did have.
Many say this open forum is the key to coming up with ways to make this industry work for those who built it. Everyone in this room is leaving, armed with new information to help in the fight.
You get ideas from people that have lived this stuff, and most of the guys in here were ex-mechanics or serviced the technicians and mechanics all around the country. So you really walk away with stories about things that they deal with.
The new language in regards to recognition agreement. We're going to be able to take those recognition agreements, figure out how to adapt, overcome, and implement them into the current automotive process that we have now.
And the IAM is going to do its part, working within the system.
The only way we can solve their grievance problems for them and get them a good contract with a health care plan that's affordable and keep their pension plan is if we have the goddamn politicians in Washington lined up with the interests of the American people.
And thinking outside of the box for the future.
And, we try to give you the tool to go out to engage these members. And if you look at the figures, the ones that have went out and did this have been very successful.
The men and women of the IAM's automotive industry are some of the most skilled workers available. And while the industry teeters on change, the IAM is focused on securing the health care and retirement of the working men and women of this industry. For more Machinist News, you can log on to goiam.org. Thanks for watching.